Most of the time, people are in a perpetual state of wanting without knowing it, by being generally dissatisfied with life and wanting something more. We want something or someone because we think that once we have what we want, it will make us feel better. Wanting can be a great catalyst for change. It can prompt us to take action. But ask yourself, does wanting ever really feel that good? In this video, I'm going to address the pitfalls of wanting, what wanting really is and how to properly use it, how to create the space to have what you really want, and lastly, why it behooves us to become adept at shifting our focus from a state of wanting to a state of having. But before I do, if at the end of this video you found that it was helpful, then please like and subscribe so this message can reach more people who might also benefit from watching. The vicious cycle of wanting. The real problem with wanting is that it is a vicious cycle. Wanting begets more wanting because the energy of wanting is hungry. It needs to feed. And it feeds on more wanting, more needing, more seeking, which inevitably leads to impatience and wondering when and if we are ever going to have what we want. And then come all the invalidating thoughts like, I never get what I want, or I will never be able to have that. Then we've created this avalanche of thoughts and pictures that are telling us why we will never have what we want. Each reaching thought becomes a self-created, self-perpetuated prison that we are both the warden and prisoner of, scolding ourselves for not being able to have what we want and trapping ourselves in misery. Wanting equals lacking. Whenever you get stuck in the state of wanting, you know your approach to getting what you want is dead wrong. Your internal state of wanting is reflecting back to you the limiting belief that there is something in you that's missing, incomplete, that you are essentially lacking something. And the very moment you enter into this state of wanting, you have become certain of the fact that you are missing something in your life. You are missing the very thing that you want because you believe that you are separate from it, that you don't have it. But everything you want is being given to you based on what you believe you can have. That bears repeating. Everything you want is being given to you because of what you believe you can have. Everything is energy, and whatever energy you're putting out is coming back to you. Life is showing you what you're giving and giving it right back to you so you can learn who you are. Let me give you an example. If you're wanting more money, and you get stuck in the state of wanting more money, since we are always being given what we believe we can have, then you will be given wanting more money. If you're feeling good about having money, then you will be given more money because you are being given what you believe you can have. The key to experiencing what you want is about embodiment. We have to become what it is we want. We have to have it now, right now, first, before we get to experience it in physical form. Everything that happens in your life is a reflection of what you are experiencing about yourself internally. So any changes that you want to see outside of you only need to change on the inside. There's no point in trying to change the outside. It's as silly as getting mad at a mirror for not reflecting the changes you want to see in its reflection. Let me make one more key point about having. Think about how you feel about the things in your life that you already have. Take something tangible, for example. Maybe you have a car. When you have a car, do you ever doubt that you have it? No, of course not. You know you have it. And in order to make space for something that you think you don't have in your life, you need to first know that you already have it. Know that you have it the way you know you have a car. We're not creating anything. When you ponder the concept of infinity, then everything that could ever be, has ever been, or will ever be already exists. So we're never actually creating anything. We're simply getting to experience things. And the degree to which we believe we can have the experience we want is simply based on our ability to allow ourselves to experience it, to allow ourselves to have it. The proper use of tools. We don't have to view the state of wanting as a nemesis. We just have to understand its main function. Wanting is simply the first part of expansion. Its key function is to show you more clearly what you believe you are lacking inside of you. Remember, we learn through experience, so life is all about becoming, by letting go of everything that is not you, so you can experience your own divinity. In reality, you already are everything you want to become. You just don't realize it yet. Only you can block yourself, crucify yourself from experiencing what you want. Your experiences are only limited by you. Of course, seeing the areas where we are blocking life from fully expressing itself is difficult when we identify with the very things that are blocking us, i.e. our self-limiting beliefs. Creating space to have. One of the most critical things to understand about having is that in order to create the space to have what you want in your life and have it be fulfilling, your desire must align with your purpose. What I mean by this is that you need to make sure that what you want is in alignment with your God self and not your ego self. For example, if you want a relationship because you want someone to validate your worth, that is fulfilling your ego's needs. But if you want to enter into a partnership with someone because you want to share your life and love with them, then that is much more in alignment with your divine self. Meditation practice. Once you identify what aligns with your higher purpose, the next step involves sitting in meditation and investigating all the invalidating thoughts that are blocking you from having what you want right now. And I emphasize now because until you can have it now, you won't experience it. You'll get stuck in having it later. During your meditation, you're going to just let all the invalidating thoughts come up to the surface. Thoughts like, I can't have that job because I have to raise the kids, or I'm too old to go back to school, or no one else will ever hire me because of this, that, or the other thing. Just let them all come up, all of them, and watch them. Let them pass right through you. See them for what they are, just pictures. Let them go. Remember, letting go is actually just allowing things to be. No fixing, no wishing, no wanting, no figuring it out. That's how you let go. Now, once you've done that, the last thing to do is to allow yourself to make space to have what you want right now. Give it to yourself. Know that you've released all those invalidating beliefs and you have it now. And like a seed that you've planted in fertile soil, all you have to do is let it grow. Know with certainty that it is so, that it is done, that you already have it. You are a limitless being and you already have everything. So that means you can have it now. When you start embodying your true nature, then you can effortlessly tap into all that is. I love you all so much. Until next time, remember to let go. Let go of trying to be anything other than the truth of what you are. Mwah.